What is the cause of your effect? What's the cause of? Do you know what that means?
Yeah, I kind of understand it.
This your first time here?
Yeah.
Oh, what's your first name?
Austin.
Austin. Nice name.
Thank you.
Make me think of Texas.
Yeah, that's what everyone says.
You from Texas?
I've never been there.
Oh, you never been there?
Never been there.
So, have you thought about this?
Yeah, I thought about it.
And what'd you come up with?
Well, part of the influence for my thinking was kind of like what you said, you know, about whether it's like good or evil, like the spiritual battle in a sense. And I feel like my values and my personality and all that stuff kind of is influenced by like my desire for like good in a sense. Like I can tell the differences between the evils and the goods.
Right.
And sometimes I'll fall into the evil, but a lot more times I want to go into the good. So I feel like the cause is for that overall-ish sense of good.
What caused you to go into evil when you don't want to?
Myself, like I just let it happen. Like I see that choice in front of me, and then I you know, kind of push down the thought and just do it. You know.
And why do you do that?
I don't know. Well, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't do it as much anymore now. I've been trying to get a lot better at it.
Right on.
So.
Have you overcome your mama?
I haven't forgiven her.
She said no.
Yeah, I haven't forgiven
I'm glad
her.
the witness is here.
Yeah.
One thing about women, they won't let the men lie about themselves.
Well, no, I haven't forgiven her.
And why not?
Like in person,
Why
I have
not?
like in a sense where I understand that like she had a hard life, and it kind of translated into like where me and my siblings are now.
Yeah.
And my father. And I always through you, I also realized his weakness as well, which was really eye-opening.
So why haven't you gone to her and forgiven her?
I'm trying to figure out the right way to say it in a sense.
What do you mean?
Well, I don't know if
How
I'm
about,
ready.
Mama, I hate you.
Well, it's not that. It's not that at all. It's not that at all.
Mama, you're a mess.
I know that when I do say it, she'll have a hard time realizing it for herself.
Does she need to?
Yeah. But
She needs to realize it?
she needs to. Well, she does need to realize it.
Why?
Because it's doing bad for her life, like her.
But this is for your life. The forgiveness is for your life, not
Well,
for
I've already
her life.
forgiven her in my heart, in a sense.
No,
It's just.
you got to go to her.
Yeah.
Are you afraid to?
No, I'm more like I know that when I do that, she's gonna like cut like ties with me in a sense, like not talk to me for a while.
Do you care about that?
I do.
Why?
I do, because I mean I still love my mom, and I still.
But you can love her without being around her.
Yeah, no, that's why I'm in Arizona and not here. I like the distance, and it's made our relationship a lot better.
But if you love her, you will face her and be honest with her.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to be afraid of your mother or your father.
Yeah.
Does it feel weird to be an adult and afraid of your mother?
Yeah.
If not, your girlfriend going to beat you up.
Yeah.
She will. She'll become your mama.
Yeah.
You know that?
Yeah.
You got to face her.
Yeah.
And don't tiptoe up on her. Don't plan what you got to say. Just know you need to go and forgive, and the words will come.
Yeah.
But you got to do it.
No, I know.
Take your girlfriend with you. She'll protect you.
I don't know about that.
She's scary?
Yeah. She scares me.
Oh, yeah? And you can tell he's afraid of her?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I don't know if it's like a fear. Yeah, it's
There's definitely like a line where he doesn't like cross over. Like he'll like hold himself
It's just
back
not
and
worth
say
it
things from
at that
her.
point.
Wow.
Yeah.
What's not worth it?
Just to get into that sort of like, I guess you're right, because like, what am I waiting for? Because it's going to happen either way.
Yeah. But what's not worth it?
Just to go through that like charade.
Why is it not worth it?
Well, it is. I guess it is worth it.
But what do you mean?
But it's
Why
just
do you
not-
think it's not worth it? That's nothing like a good fight.
It is worth it, but not at this right time. Like maybe that's more the reason. Like it's the time.
Well, when it happens, that's the time.
Yeah.
Whenever it happens, you can't determine the right time.
Yeah.
You realize that?
Yeah.
Did you know your girlfriend thought you were a beta?
Yes.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What's that like?
Well, we listened to you for a while, but I recognize it in myself as well. So it doesn't really matter if she thinks it, because I know it myself.
Right. So-
if that turns her off, then
Do you know why you are a beta?
yeah,
Why?
because of my mom
And,
and my dad.
right, and you have her mindset.
Yeah.
Men who are beta have the mind of a woman.
Yeah.
And so they're afraid of their God. You know that, right?
Oh yeah.
So you got to do it, man.
Yeah.
You want me to go with you?
No, I don't. She definitely won't go sit through it.
Why not? Is she afraid of black men?
No, she's just afraid of somebody else coming in there and saying something. And then you'll get the wrath.
Are you afraid of your father too?
No.
No, you're not afraid.
No.
You have to forgive him?
No, we've had conversations like this all the time.
Oh, you and your
I've-
father?
And I've asked him to, like, because you've talked to other people either on the phone or in person about, like, you know, why were you weak enough to allow this to happen? And I've asked him that question before.
And what do you say?
He doesn't really have an explanation for it himself. He just I've told him to start listening to you as well, just so maybe he can start to think about it.
Right.
But yeah, I just think that his mother was his God as
Yeah.
well, and I don't know if it was like that's how his father was as well.
It was. That's why. Otherwise, he wouldn't be that way.
Right, and so
his father didn't protect him.
and he actually apologized for not doing better than he could have
Oh,
when we were
good.
younger, which was great.
Now you got to face the bull.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, that's the hardest part.
yes it is.
Yeah, but once you do it, you'll be free. All right. Have you faced your mother?
I don't know my mom.
You don't know her?
No, my grandma raised me, so I don't really know my mom.
And so when you ask your grandmother who is my mother, she said, I don't know my daughter.
Well, I know of her. I just haven't ever met her.
You never met your mother? Really?
Yeah, never.
How is that?
'Cause she's been me and my grandma moved every single year until I was 10, and she always stayed in California because I was born here. So she just stayed here, and then that was it. I got phone calls from her, but I never actually saw her.
What is it like growing up without even knowing your mother, seeing her?
It sucks because I didn't know either of my parents.
Oh, you didn't know your father either?
I only met him once when I was 12.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing. I'm sorry to hear that.
It's okay.
And where's your father now?
He passed away.
Oh, you did? Amazing. So how is life for you?
It's okay. I'm
What-
nervous. Sorry.
You're nervous?
I'm a little.
Why?
Yeah.
Don't be nervous. I'm just Jesse. What is it like for you in life now?
Well, after we've been listening to you for a while, so after kind of actually hearing you out, it's opened my eyes to see that I have been angry at my parents for.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No problem. That's what this is for, fellowship.
But it I forgave my dad definitely, because he passed away January, so it's all sorry.
No problem, really. Let it out.
It's just weird I don't do this. But it for ever it just hurt that I didn't have them in my life.
Yeah.
And I now I know why, and I accept the reason why, and they were into drugs, so it just is what it is. But at this point, I just don't know if I'm supposed to forgive my mom or I'm supposed to forgive my grandma, because it's just.
You have to forgive all of them because they were the adults, you were the child. They let you down, right? And not even realizing it, you resented them for it, but they couldn't help it. So you have to forgive grandma and grandpa and everybody.
Yeah.
And then you would be free, and it would be as though it never happened. It would be as though you don't have a past. But you got to forgive them all. Your mother, you said she was a drug addict? She was on drugs? Mm-hmm. And she couldn't help it. She had a problem with her mother.
Yeah.
And yearning for her father. She literally couldn't help it.
Yeah.
So you got to forgive them all if you want to be free.
Yeah.
That makes sense? Mm-hmm. Are you afraid to face them?
No.
How about your grandmother?
No.
Why have you gone to her and forgiven her?
Because she lives in Sholo, which is 4 hours. It's not a long commute, but I just haven't been able to get up there and go.
Where is that?
She lives just 4 hours away from me, so I haven't had the time to go up there and physically do it. I plan to do it when I see her next weekend, but
good.
that's just the only hang up.
Yeah, your life's going to change, believe me. It's going to be amazing, but you got to forgive them. The way you feel right now is the way they feel, and your mother probably feels worse. That's why she was on drugs.
Yeah.
Because she has that anger.
Yeah.
Yeah. Amazing. You have any questions for me? How did you find the show?
On YouTube. Well, through him, but we found you on YouTube.
And that's his name, him?
Austin.
Oh, awesome. And so when he first told you about the show, what did you think?
I thought it was really cool because you were the only person talking the way that you talk, and all that I hear is a bunch of negative about like everything in the world. It's not just about Trump. It's just like everything is
Yeah.
so negative.
Yeah.
And how you talk is just like, this is it. Like, this is like real life, like black or white. And sorry, but this is how it is. And
That's
that's how my
right.
grandma is. So it's like,
Right
when I
on.
heard you, I was like, oh, my grandma's been telling me this forever.
That's
so
right.
it's just been like an eye opener to hear you say it, because like now I don't feel like I'm the only one that feels.
That's right. How
you
old
know,
are you?
23.
Amazing. You have no idea how fortunate you are to be waking up at 23.
Yeah.
You avoid a lot of hardships, a lot of problems. You really are.
Yeah.
And as soon as you go and forgive, paradise is on earth for you. So you're very fortunate to be 23 and waking up. Amazing. Any questions for me? Mm-mm. Oh, okay.